Houston, we have a problem.
Give me all you got!
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Give me back my gun! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Dong.
I mean,
There's a
it's the
Vanity
same with
Fair article called "A
Willem
Year in the Life
Dafoe.
of Michael Fassbender's Penis." Defoe is like well known to be well hung. Who turned my safe search on? This is outrageous. Well, Jesus, the bulge through the pants is crazy. Okay, here we go.
I've started recording, by the way.
Amazing.
This is all
Holy
going in.
shit.
This is all going in.
Holy shit. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. The Bush administration is back in office, baby. Wow. Jesus. They had to make the dimensions of the photo 5,000 by 3,000 just so this thing would fit on the photo. Jesus Christ.
And now you know why that movie was NC-17.
And why it made so much money. Gee, look at him drink that water so comfortably. Oh, yep, they're banging on the glass window. Yep. There's that NC-17. There it is again. Jesus. I'm just gonna click through
Right?
all these.
How does it compare to Defoe's?
Well, let's find out.
Have we actually gotten to see Defoe's, or has it always been a prosthetic because it's too distractingly large?
I feel like
Oh,
somewhere out
yeah.
there.
I think Fassbender's is a little bigger.
Oh my god.
They could have a cock off.
A dick off?
A dick off. Jesus. Oh, man.
Yeah.
More dongs in movies.
I agree.
Hold on. Now I'm curious. Vin Diesel.
I don't think he's ever...
Oh, he's on a nude beach. Oh.
Okay, wait. You know who you could see full frontal in a movie you might not expect? Pierce Brosnan in Nomads.
I like Pierce.
Yeah, well, he went full frontal in Nomads, which is a John McTiernan movie.
When was
Nomads
this
from
movie?
like 2023, 2022?
No, from like 1980.
Oh,
something.
different
Oh.
Nomads.
It's like baby Pierce Brosnan when he wasn't famous.
There's
Oh,
Pierce Brosnan getting a blowjob.
pre-Bond Brosnan. You get to see his dog.
Pre-bomb
Pete
boner.
Brosnan. Yeah.
It's pre-Bond Dong.
That's an AI Bond. If these pictures are to be believed, he is well hung.
Yes. This was before
Jeez.
the days of the prosthetic penis, I think. So
Do you think he's like you think he's probably the most hung James Bond? Could he beat Daniel Craig in a fight?
Daniel Craig's not super hung.
No, Daniel Craig is not super hung.
No.
Have we
He's gone
seen
nude
Daniel
many
Craig's?
times. Yes, he's gone nude many times.
When?
So many times.
I don't think
You
I've ever
haven't seen the
seen it.
director's cut? You haven't seen the director's cut of Knives Out?
No.
Oh my god, no, he was did he go nude in Queer? I think he went nude recently in Queer, but he's been nude a lot.
I don't think I've ever seen him go nude.
Daniel Craig loves going nude.
That's why he wanted to get out of Bond so bad. They're like, he wanted to do a nude Bond scene. They're like, no, stop asking.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Jason
sell
Isaacs
Amazon if you
did-
ask again.
That's why he
Jason
wanted.
Isaacs did just say
That's why-
he's more comfortable naked than in a James Bond suit.
That's why Daniel Craig wanted them to kill him. If I can't go,
Mhm, yeah.
if I can't take my pants off, blow me up.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Sean Connery was particularly hung.
No.
I don't get big dick energy, to be honest.
That's why the voice was so. That's why I did the. I can't do his voice.
Mhm.
I can't
The
do
voice
voices
makes
this
up for
late
it.
at night. Miss Broccoli, please just let me take my pants off. Enough, Daniel. Do the scene. Do the scene. Stop asking.
This is a really good intro.
What about okay? If let's just go through all the Bonds. Do we think Roger Moore was well hung?
You know, I could see Timothy Dalton being there.
Timothy Dalton might have a picture
Why-
of it, like in his house.
Why wonder? Why wonder when I can go incognito again?
I'm looking up too.
Are we just all
Who are we looking up?
googling Bond Dong? Okay.
No for Roger Moore. There's no.
We'll never know.
But let's see.
We should do it. We should do an extra like a side podcast that's about investigating who's the most well hung Bond.
Bond Dongs.
Da-da-da-da. Dick, 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 dick.
The name's the name's
Yeah.
Dong. James Dong.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
There's no nude photos of Timothy Dalton.
Damn
But
it.
maybe
What about George Lazenby?
I would doubt it.
Googling George
How
Lazenby
big
dong.
is Roger Moore's penis? See if the Google AI takes a stab at it. Google AI is like, well, yeah, actually, information about Roger Moore's penis size is not publicly available. Rightfully
Amazing. Thank
so.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Google AI. So, hey, we checked.
You know what?
Wait,
That's what this is what make them like comb through and tell us stupid facts.
I want to see what it says when someone's penis size is public knowledge. How big is Michael Fassbender's penis? Oh, Google AI chickens out. It's like, oh, I'm not touching that, man.
Grok would know.
The 10-foot pole?
Michael Fassbender's penis size is not publicly known and is not something that is openly discussed by the actor himself. However, his full frontal nudity in the movie Shame did generate a lot of discussion about his penis size. Some people have made jokes and comments about it, including fellow actors like George Clooney and Charlize Theron. According to Vanity Fair and the Los Angeles Times, Fassbender himself has commented that he finds some of the discussion to be a form of sexual harassment. Fuck, he's right. I'm getting off this AI.
Oh no, we've sexually harassed Michael Fassbender. I have to delete all of this. It can't stay in the episode.
I love that. Google AI is over here fucking judging me when they explicitly change.
When people are using AI to make porn of people.
Yeah, they're like, hey, maybe stop asking, you pervert. By the way, do you want to see some nice boobs?
Yeah,
Like,
do you want to see
no.
us make AI tits for someone?
Google AI, no.
Google,
No,
how
thanks.
large is Roger Moore's penis? We cannot divulge that information, but if you'd like to see a fictional image of Taylor Swift nude, here you go.
See, there you go. That's the answer. Yeah.
Right?
There's this fascination about penis size, and I think the South Park episode got it right, where all the boys are like measuring all their penises, and they have the chart of where everybody's at. There's just a fascination with it. But how big is it? How big is
I also
it?
think it's that like we're still, when you see nudity in movies, we still are so much more accustomed to female nudity that when you get male nudity, it's like, oh my god. And here's the thing: if you watch, and actually to the point of someone like Daniel Craig, who's not an American actor, or even a Michael Fassbender, why they're more comfortable going nude is because we are so prude here in the States. I don't know how that translates in Canada, to be perfectly honest, but over in, Europe and Latin American countries, it's not uncommon to see naked men on screen. Like French films, Spanish films, Brazilian movies, Argentinian films. It just is, like lots of dongs. And kind of refreshing, to be perfectly honest, when it's just like it's there, they don't care, whatever.
I like it. I hope we see more of it, because I mean, I think the forerunner of it over here in the States is Danny McBride. Like anytime he has a new show, you're guaranteed to see some dong. I think Vice Principals had some. Righteous Gemstones had a dong every season. I think he even did John Goodman got his dong out for the latest season. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he saw it, but the man had his pants down.
Playing field, for every lady's tits and ass we see. Come on.
Come on, just give us the dick and balls. Come on, doesn't even have to be on the screen long. You can just do a quick flash and flash away.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall has a great dong appearance.
So does Sex Drive. I don't think, and you don't know whose wiener that is on Sex Drive. That movie just randomly flashes penis on the screen and then flashes back to the movie.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Incredible.
Interesting.
Like just an out of nowhere penis frame.
yeah.
Just like, were you paying attention? Here's a dick.
And it's not like
Did
one of
we
those.
catch you?
It's not like one of those quick flashes and then it's gone. It's like it pops up, goes away.
And it's
Interesting.
just never mentioned.
Never mentioned.
It's
I
just
guess
a
it's
thing.
just like we wanted to make sure
Incredible.
you were actually paying attention to the movie.
It's just I forget what cut it was, but not the penis. I'm talking about like the film. I forget which cut it was, but it was one of the first
It's the
movies I had.
tip. It was just the tip.
Well, it was circumcised. No, but I really love that movie, and that was the version of the movie I saw for the longest time. So then when I saw a version of the movie that wasn't
Maybe
that, I was
the
like, where are the
director's cut?
dicks?
It
Where
could
are
be
the
the
dicks at,
director's
dude?
cut.
Maybe.
So you just watch the version and you're like, hang on, where's the penis?
Where's the dicks?
Wait, that might, you know what? Maybe what you were watching, it wasn't in the movie, but maybe you like lost perception and it flashed to like late night TV.
I was
And
watching on
it
Comedy
was
Central and they had a Max Headroom situation, but it was the dick.
right. Maybe they just lost reception and you went to, you know how like the late night variety hour where it was like, whoa, there's porn on the basic cable now. What's going on at 3 a.m.? That
swear,
might
I
be what
swear.
happened for you.
I swear. I swear this was a cut of the movie. I swear.
Maybe
You
that
looked
was
up
maybe that
sex
was
drive with the penis.
maybe that penis was just the government letting you know they're watching.
Yes. Like
was-
like
it
the
was a sci-
conversation, like an enemy of the state. You don't
Yeah.
see yourself. You see a penis.
Yeah.
They were winter soldiering me. It's how they activated me to assassinate someone.
Flash
Like, you must
penis.
kill Epstein. You must kill Epstein.
I'm convinced that this didn't happen, that you like got reception for another channel.
You guys are gaslight. First Google's gaslighting me. Now you're gaslighting me.
What if somebody
my
I think
God.
somebody just tapped into your cable and flashed their penis at you.
Like chat roulette. You got chat roulette
Yeah.
on
Direct-
comedy.
So
Hold on, there's a hold on.
somebody
there's a Reddit
hacked
post
into
from
the
3 years ago.
airwaves.
By the books above average, but it's the extended cut what really swings for the fences by smashing consecutive alternate takes, outtakes, improvisations, and fourth wall breaks into the movie with no respect for the narrative. Yes, so this does exist because the penises are part of the fourth wall breaking.
Are we sure? Because I still
I'm
say
pretty sure.
I still say that somebody just flashed their penis into your cable signal.
Jesus.
I'm with
We
Matt.
have to watch that version
with
for the
Matt.
podcast. We have to have Amanda back on to watch Sex
Oh
Drive.
my God.
It has to happen. It has to be a bonus
Oh.
episode. We can't count on the wheel for this. I don't need people thinking that I'm just out here getting flashed on
New
cable.
new bonus episode, Sex Drive the Penis Cut.
The penis cut.
Sex drive, just the tip.
Where are the Christian websites that like warn you about sexy movies?
Common sense media.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I think so.
So R-rated.
Oh
Okay,
my
the
God.
R-rated
It would
version of
probably
this
be in the
movie
IMDb.
is 109 minutes. The unrated cut of this movie is 129 minutes.
You're saying there's
Ooh,
10
it's 20
minutes of just
penis.
20 extra minutes of just penises flashing?
Just dicks. Just dicks. 110 changed bits, including 57 altered footage, 9 changed audio, 1 recut. The
How
longer
much
version.
cocaine were they on?
You know the drill. A few deleted scenes, additional nude shots are crammed. Is this the Dumb and Dumber brothers who I don't remember who directed and wrote this, but fortunately we are treated to a real unrated this time, indicated by the enormous runtime difference. From the very first minute, we know this isn't going to be the usual kind of unrated version, since the movie starts with an introduction by the director and the producer making fun of various conventions of unrated versions, only to present breast and genitals in its purest form just a moment later. So there you go,
Wow.
man. You got the breast, you got the penis.
Wow.
Like right there. I remember the scene. I think it's just 2 nude actors standing next to them as they talk about the unrated cut.
Good for them. Wow.
I think this is all coming back to me. You guys were gaslighting me into believing that I was being psyoped by Hollywood. Everything that
Not
we were
by
cast
Hollywood.
The
numerous
government.
extensions,
The
new
By
government.
your
shots,
like
15.
neighbor
The
Crude
government was
dialogue.
flashing penises into your
and the saxophone.
yeah.
Random noises, genitals pasted into the movie just for the hell of it. Okay, so this was real. This was not a dream. I like this site. Oh, I found a site that show. Okay, can I share my screen?
Are you
Can I
gonna
please
show
share
us
my
the
screen?
you're gonna show us the penis?
Can I show you the is this I don't want to. Google says this is assault. I don't want to assault anybody. Can
Go
I share
ahead.
my screen?
Go ahead. The viewer
right.
this is a 15-minute intro where everybody's just like, when are they gonna talk about Gene Hackman movies? They're talking about penises.
I don't
Gene
think I ever saw
Hackman can
his
wait.
penis on screen, and I'm kind of sad about that.
All right, here we go.
Gene Hackman probably
Alright,
had
so
a
these
big
are-
dick.
Oh, yeah.
This is the writer Sean Anders, and then
I
you
have
scroll
no
down.
idea who
There's
that is.
boobs. Wiener.
Do you see anything, Matt? I don't see
No,
anything.
no.
popping up.
Mine's just
We don't
mine's
see
just
anything.
buffering. Show us the dong.
It just
Hold on,
says
let me do it
watch
again.
screen.
What if it's Discord like trying to like make me?
Okay.
Come on, stop buffering.
Yeah, I click
It
watch.
just says-
I click watch stream and it's just nothing.
And it's just
It's
it's
just-
just buffering.
It's just
I'm a-
two
I'm
little
a-
cubes.
Yep.
No, stop
Dancing
it.
around each other.
Oh no, come on, show it. Maybe I close some of these tabs. Closing some tabs here.
Stream failed to start.
This is riveting podcasting.
Yeah, I didn't know we'd start. I didn't know we started all those minutes ago. Stream, come on. on, internet. This
I-
is
The stream has ended.
I did.
Okay, hold on.
I did say during the Bond penis search that I had started recording.
I've got
see
way
a
too many apps open. I'm
bisexual
closing.
couch.
I don't see anything.
Closing. I had like 50 million apps open. That might have been my fault. I'm sorry. All
Okay.
right, let's try this again. All right, this time it will work.
Sure.
Watch stream.
Okay, I
Is it
see
work?
a
Okay.
Google. I see a document.
This
Okay.
this website is awesome because it's telling us everything. So you scroll down.
Okay.
All right, so these are the guys talking at the beginning.
Yeah.
Nudity
Oh,
is coming.
wow.
So I don't want to. I don't want to cause no trouble. Here's some
Okay.
nudity.
Okay. Okay.
I see. It would start and they high five each other.
Also, why is this shot like a Lifetime movie?
They went all in on like making fun of like how bad underrated movies are, or yeah, the underrated fad back in the day of like getting the underrated cut, and there was maybe like
Yeah, I
one
know a
scene.
bunch of. I reviewed a bunch of those movies back in the day.
Because yeah, see random boobs. Yeah, there would be like random
background
naked
just-
people.
There'd be random naked people
in the
superimposed in the background.
Yeah, just random naked people in the background. And again, so this is like 2008, 2009. What am I? I'm like 16 or 17. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then in my late 20s, I'm watching this and I'm like, wait, where are all the naked people? There's that Clark guy that everyone thought was gonna blow up because the hot tub time machine is in this.
James Marsden is in this movie, isn't he?
James Marsden is random naked girl. There's more wiener, I promise. We're gonna
I
get
feel like
to the
they've
wiener.
just been awkwardly edited in, like photoshopped almost.
Yeah, like they've been green screened in poorly.
That is really what it looks like.
Like they didn't even do anything to the lighting.
No, they definitely have been green screened in really badly. This must be such riveting stuff right now.
This is great podcasting. You leave it alone. I'm trying. Yeah, see, like
At least give the listeners the URL so they can follow along.
this is
Put it in
movie.
the show notes.
Put it in the show notes. We have to watch this we have to watch this unrated cut for the podcast now. We have to.
God.
Perhaps
I'll
we'll
scroll later.
we'll get to it. Maybe we'll do it for a holiday.
Do it for
You know, you almost get Sam Elliott dick in Roadhouse. You get his pubes. You get the top.
That's true. You do.
old man. We get old man balls here.
No, excuse me. Sam Elliott is no man has ever been hotter on screen than Sam Elliott in Roadhouse. Thank you very much.
I mean, he's definitely up there.
All right, I'm getting off of here. There's too much. There's too much
definitely up
nudity
there.
all around. Every kind of part you can imagine. They try to convince you that Clark has a black penis at one point. That man does
Yeah,
not have a black penis.
No. Wow. Yeah, this feels like humor that's definitely aged well.
I still think it's a pretty good movie. I think it's a pretty good.
What would be a good
'Cause he's
holiday?
getting-
What would be a good holiday to do that as a bonus episode? Sex Drive, the penis cut.
We missed Donut Day. I think
Easter?
Donut Day was recent.
Easter?
He is risen.
He is risen.
Donut Day would have been the perfect one because at one
Um,
point he like
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
So we'll have to record that like next week to get it out in time for Valentine's.
Hanukkah, because you eat donut on Hanukkah.
That's true. We do.
You eat donuts on Hanukkah?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're jelly donuts, so
Um,
they don't have holes in them.
Yes.
I
But
didn't
they're
know that was.
filled.
That's
They're
true.
not cream filled, but they're filled, so
They-
they
they-
squirt.
They are filled, and sometimes it does ooze out of the little hole that they were filled with.
Exactly. So Hanukkah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Easter.
So wait, you guys have never neither
Spring
of you have seen
break?
Sex Drive at all.
No.
Neither of
No.
you. So you
No.
don't know about like the Amish party and like the naked Amish. This is a great
I was
movie.
in a horror movie called Amish Witches once.
I'm gonna be
Really?
honest. This whole time, this whole time until you started showing clips, I thought you were talking about the movie Sex Tape.
Isn't that the one with the
I thought he was talking about a movie I saw on Hulu, and it's not
Jason
that.
Segel
Yeah.
and what's
Cameron
her name?
Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, where there's that scene where they're in the car. She's like, "It's in the cloud, and you can't get it out of the cloud."
Yeah.
She does like one of those. It was just they played that trailer so much, it was just ingrained into my brain. Right around when everyone started talking about the cloud, I'm getting these wieners off my screen. Matt, can you please intro the podcast?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever gonna listen to. I am
We killed the other dongs. I mean the other dads. We killed them. They're dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're-
We killed them. I'm
They will
once
not
again
rise again.
your host, Matt.
I'm Nick.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Excellent. We are joined by returning guest Amanda Jane Stern. Say hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Wait, does that mean every guest we've ever had is now returned?
Kate has returned. Stu has returned. Amanda has returned. Just those three.
Jeremy would be the only one
No, we've
that
had
hasn't returned, but we can get him back.
Johnny didn't return.
Shame. It's because you didn't hang dong.
You know, he just did have dong surgery, so we could probably have him on.
no.
He's holed up.
Oh my god.
I thought he had carpal tunnel surgery.
What do you think caused the carpal tunnel? What do you think he was doing that caused the carpal tunnel?
He was trying to grip it.
We should have Johnny back on.
Yeah, no, we've had tons of guests that haven't come
this
back yet.
issue. I mean, rectify this issue.
I think
sorry.
I think we should bring him back for the Naked Gun episode if those people don't get back to us.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Johnny.
I mean, this might be the episode that kills any guests coming back.
You know what? If you don't want a guest on our show where sometimes we go on 20-minute tangents about actors' dongs, then we don't want you.
The guy, hold on. The guys we reached out to some of their movies have had dong shenanigans, so I think they would hear this and be like, "Yeah, we're going on that show. Yeah, we're doing
They
that
wrote
show."
a Naked Gun movie. I think they would enjoy talking about dongs.
Okay.
Did you see the newest poster that just came out today? By the way,
The Hollywood one.
the Hollywood, but the wood is where his penis should be.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they'd be up for dong talk.
Every piece of marketing that comes out, I'm more on board.
So I didn't realize that was the same team that did the Chip and Dale movie from a few years back during COVID. The one that
Okay.
has like the real Sonic in it.
Yeah.
The Sonic they changed out. And I think there's some crossover between the what's that
Wait,
superstar
I'm
movie?
sorry,
Popstar.
when you say
Popstar.
Chippendale, you mean the cartoon, not
Rescue
like
Rescue
the male
Rangers.
stripper.
The
okay,
cartoon
not the
gerbils,
strippers.
Yeah,
not the strippers.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of both.
I don't know if they wrote Popstar, but like the Akiva Schaffer did Popstar.
Yeah, Akiva wrote and directed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Amanda, welcome back. Welcome back to our
Thank you. Yes.
podcast.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm so glad that you came back, and after our opening conversation, you will probably never come back again.
She has to come back if we ever do Roadhouse. She's already
Yes,
demanded it.
it's
Both of them,
true,
right?
I
Or
have.
just the first?
No, the original. I don't care about the remake. The original.
We should
The
have
remake
you
does
back.
not exist in my mind.
We should have you back where you watch the original and we watch the remake, and we try to like mush our
my
brains together and have a coherent conversation about the two without the
That'd
other
be great.
person having. Yeah.
But you should also watch the original because
think-
it is
I
amazing.
think that conversation would be as coherent as Conor McGregor is in the Roadhouse remake.
What
you know
is
what?
Is it like a Fight Club movie? Like, what are they doing?
No,
he's a
okay, so
bouncer.
yeah, he's a cooler. He's like the lead bouncer at a bar, but his rule is be kind until you can no longer be kind. And then you take the fight outside. You never start the fight. You can finish it, but you never start it. And he's like the bouncer to end all bouncers. But he was trained by another bouncer who's Wayne Garrett, who is Sam Elliott, being the sexiest a man has ever been on screen ever. I will die on that hill. And so this guy comes to him and is like, I have this bar called the Double Deuce, and it is a shit show. Every night there's a fight. It's a mess. I need you to come clean it up. So he comes and he starts firing people and implementing new rules. And it turns out that the villain, played by Ben Gazzara, who is having so much fun, is trying to buy up the whole town. He's this really rich asshole. So that's part of why the Double Deuce is so bad, because he wants everything to be shitty so that he can buy it up for the cheap and own everything in the town and corporatize it, basically. So Swayze, ends up butting heads with him, and so then he has to call Wayne Garrett in. And this is why I actually think it's a genius neo-Western, because the whole idea of like the original Westerns, like the Shane is, the cowboy works alone. And it's like peak macho. in Roadhouse, he can't work alone. And the whole thing is like you can't embrace that level of toxic masculinity because that's what leads to your downfall. When you embrace other people and work together and you soften up and you're not so tough, that's when you can win.
And also, everybody
That's
knows
my-
how to roundhouse kick.
So wait,
Yes.
that's the message of the movie. And so for the remake, they're like, let's get peak masculinity. Let's get Conor McGregor about this movie where toxic masculinity is like bad. But isn't he the
And
good
that's
guy?
what, see,
No,
he's-
Jake
he's-
Gyllenhaal, he's the bad guy. Jake Gyllenhaal's the good guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think
I don't
Ben
know why I mixed
Gazzara
them up.
is a much more fun. Well, Conor McGregor plays the I forget the actor, not the Ben Gazzara part. He plays like the Ben Gazzara's henchman.
Yeah,
part.
Conor McGregor's
Who-
like the evil. He's like the main evil henchman. The bad guy is
Who
played by
Patrick Swayze. He like rips his neck out with his hand. It's
what's his
the
name?
guy from
He was in
Made
Game
for
Night.
Love with the blonde hair.
He was in Game Night.
The Made for Love show. Billy Magnuson.
Bill, yeah, there he is. He's handsome.
Yeah. He's the villain. He's the Ben Gazzara part.
Who was he in Leo? Oh, was he Stitch?
But
He was in Lilo
yeah.
and Stitch.
Roadhouse is great, the original. I think it is a brilliant commentary on toxic masculinity and the best neo-western to have been made.
We should have
And
we should
Patrick
still have you on.
Swayze is a really, really interesting choice because of what he represents in terms of masculinity, and that he's in shape and he was an action, he is known for doing actiony things, but he was also a soft man who appealed to women. And the movie is homoerotic as fuck, and everyone is ogling Patrick Swayze in the movie. And his bromance with Sam Elliott, amazing. The director's name is Rowdy Harrington.
Rowdy.
What? Rowdy Roadhouse? So yeah, there you go.
So this was 89. When was Predator?
88.
Because there was just a lot of like muscle men, like just like you're like, these are muscly bros, but I kind of feel like they all want to kiss. Like
Yes, that's
Predator-
the thing. They're
yeah.
soft.
Predator was 88.
Yeah.
Soft
Predator was
muscle men.
88, Roadhouse was 89. So yeah, at the end of the 80s, you're like, well, muscle men, but what if we had little undertones of like maybe they want to kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Top Gun was 86.
Yeah, the
Homoerotic
late-
as fuck.
The late 80s and military propaganda. Hey, come on.
It's too hot. I was wearing a robe.
Coming to the Air Force. We got dudes.
It's
Shirtless
so
volleyball.
homoerotic. It's
Come
so
on.
homoerotic.
We should just do a whole wheel that it's nothing but homoerotic 80s movies.
Let's just do homoerotic movies.
Let's do it.
Funny. They're great.
Let's do it. I love it.
We did
I love
not
that
do
wheel.
today.
No, these movies are not homoerotic.
No.
I mean, enemy of the state. You could make an argument. The government likes to watch. No.
That's just a voyeurism argument.
Oh, voyeurism. What a conversation we're having here.
Oh my god.
There it
Hey,
is.
hey,
There it is.
Hey, we got the double feature today. We got the someone's watching, someone's always watching, someone's always listening.
Somebody's
double
watching
feature.
me.
I was gonna ask a whole question about that song, but I've already derailed this episode enough.
With the
gonna read-
dongs.
With the dong, I've
Dong-railed it?
I've dong railed this podcast. I'm sorry. That sounds like a nasty, like
That sounds really bad.
you'd hear it on the pit, like he got dong railed. We're gonna have to go in.
You got
Oh my
dong
god, that's
railed.
so bad.
First movie is The Conversation. Let me read this Wikipedia paragraph here. The Conversation is a 1974 American and neo-noir mystery thriller written, produced, and directed by Francis Ford Coppola. It stars Gene Hackman as a surveillance expert who faces a moral dilemma when his recordings reveal a potential murder. Supporting cast members include John Cazale, Alan Garfield, Cindy Williams, Frederick Forrest, Harrison Ford, and Terry Garr. Appearing credited roles with Robert Duvall in an uncredited role. Conversation premiered at Cannes Festival in 74, where it won the Pain d'Oie and was released theatrically April 7th, 1974 by Paramount Pictures to critical
I'm sorry,
acclaim.
the what? It won the what?
Correct me if I'm wrong, the Palme d'Oie.
And you want to live in Quebec.
The Palme the Peme Dior?
Oh, it's getting worse.
And you want to be
Made four-
adopted by Quebec.
You want to be a Quebecian? No, sir, not with that French. It made 4.4 million during its opening release. After several re-releases, its total rose to 4.8 million on a 1.6 million budget, from which received 3 nominations in the 47th Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Sound. It's regarded as one of the greatest and most influential films ever made. In '95, it was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. And hilarious that the U.S. government's like, yeah, we need to protect this film. They need to know that we're listening at all times. They need to know.
Well, great. They'll hear our penis conversation.
Oh, they've
really
already
hope-
heard it.
I hope they're enjoying it, and I hope it's derailed their nights, to be perfectly honest.
It has
Maybe it's
because that one
Strong
agent
rail.
was like, "Oh my god, they knew about my penis on Nick's television."
He did extra work for Sex Drive, and he thought no one would know.
If I put it in this movie, you'll never know the difference.
Like facial recognition for a penis. No, it's not the Palme d'Oie.
It's the Palme d'Oie. Well, okay, what is it then?
Palme d'Or.
Palme d'Oie.
There's no I there.
It's got the apostrophe though. I thought the apostrophe
Yeah.
counted as the Palme d'Oie.
Nope. But
They
also,
should-
if that were an I, it would be like Dior.
They should change it. They
designer
should
who is
They should
not
change it to Palme
pronounced
d'Oie.
well.
Palme d'Oie sounds better. Palme
It does
d'Oie.
not.
Palme
Like,
d'Oie.
I'm really honored to have won this Palme d'Oie. This is my favorite. This is my favorite trophy.
I'm so
I'm putting my-
honored. I'm so honored to win this Palme d'Oie.
Look, this Oscar is going right next to my Palme d'Oie.
This Oscar is next to my Palme d'Oie.
Look, my brain is now where Francis Ford Coppola's brain is currently. I gotta tell you, it was refreshing to watch a good Francis Ford Coppola movie after having watched Megalopolis this year and crying
sorry.
myself to sleep ever since.
Did he write this too?
Yes.
He wrote, directed, produced it. Yeah, he did it. He did it all. And I was just like, man, this guy can make movies. Not anymore though.
I mean, he can make movies, but so can
you
Neil.
want to
So can Neil
watch them.
Breen.
He's gonna have to sell a winery or two if he wants to make a movie again.
Or just not have such an insane budget.
Or just not be
Ugh.
insane.
Yeah,
Well,
don't sexually harass extras on set.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Like that's just.
You don't understand. He's Italian.
So he was doing this.
No,
So
that's
listen.
what he said. That was
I
his
know,
that was his
excuse.
his response. No.
That was his
You
excuse.
see, I'm Italian. Like that was it. He was like, "What do you say about these allegations?" No. I was not harassing anybody. I'm Italian.
Kevin Spacey did the same thing with his allegation. He's like, "What? I'm gay." Like that was his defense. Like, guys, look, I'm coming out to you right now. It's like, what are you doing, Kevin? Get out of here. And now he's out like trotting because he was exonerated. Is that?
And now people are working with him again. And didn't he get some award at, was it Cannes actually, or Venice?
It was the Palme d'Oie.
It was not a Palme d'Or. It was like a Lifetime Achievement Award. And it's like, no, the award we should be giving him is handcuffs.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the audacity that like one of the first movies that he was back in was him. Was he investigating a sexual assault or he was like,
Oh.
there was, one of the first, I think it was like 21 or 22. And it was just one of those things. It's like, what are you like? It's one of those things where you look back at it. You don't even have to look back at it and be like, that was fishy. Like in the moment, you're like, what are you doing? You were so brazen. Like, fuck off, dude. Fuck off. What a man. What a terrible man. Do we have letterboxd reviews for this? I've got mine up right now.
I've got
Oh, yeah.
mine.
I pulled 3 for this movie.
Oh,
Ooh.
overachiever. Let me knock mine out just in case you have mine because you have
That's why I did 3.
So mine comes from Esther, who's a patron saint of Letterboxd. She gave it 4 stars and a heart and said she gasped like an idiot at the reveal in this literally 50-year-old movie. That's cinema, baby. I did too, Esther. I did too.
All right. I got mine here from Bobby Wagner.
Nope, I didn't. That's
Ooh,
not one of
okay.
mine.
All right,
Now you have to do all 3 of yours.
he gave this movie 4.5 stars, no heart though, interestingly, and
Bobby.
wrote, "An audio guy simply would never wear a jacket that swishy. He just wouldn't."
I love audio nerds.
I love
them
how
so much.
pedantic that is. Okay. My first one is from Grant, and he gave it 4 stars and a heart. And he wrote, Gene Hackman has multiple conversations. My second one is from Jeremy, also 4 stars and a heart, and it's maybe the real conversation was in the jazz we played along the way.
These are all
And then
good
my
dad reviews.
Yes, and then my last one is from Reed's Revenge. It's 4.5 stars and a heart. And this dad really thinks about real estate because they wrote his security deposit is gone.
I would, you know what? It's good he's thinking about real estate. I would expect Gene Hackman to think more about real estate, considering he was all about real estate scams in Superman.
He was.
Yeah,
It's our second Hackman film in a row, by the way. Wow.
it
Wow,
is.
Hackman's
Wow.
great.
Yeah,
Have you seen The
yeah.
Firm?
Firm?
I've seen parts of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
You have The Firm is fucking great. I love The Firm.
Firm.
Okay, The
Tom
Firm
Cruise
is
is
the
Firm.
It's
The
got
Firm
a
is the movie
it's
that
got a
made me
great
look at
run.
Gene Hackman and go, yeah, he could get it.
it's got a great Tom Cruise run, and you wouldn't
Yes,
think
it does.
you wouldn't think he'd run in that movie, but that's
No, you wouldn't.
what he
Oh,
does.
Tom Cruise has bangs. Tom Cruise has
Yes,
bangs in
it's
this one.
so good. It's so good.
I like his bangs era.
It's a really good movie. You should do it.
Hold on. I'm writing down The Firm. I'm writing
It's a dad
down
movie. It's definitely a
writing
dad
down
movie.
the Dong movie
Wilford
that started
Brimley.
the whole
Wilford
Shame,
Brimley's in
Shame
it.
as well.
It's a really fucking good movie.
Holly Hunter.
Yes, she got
There's
an
Wilford.
Oscar nomination for it. And David Thewlis, I don't know how his last name's pronounced. He's in it, looking fly.
Ed Harris is in it. All right. I'm adding it. It's going right next to Shame. Shame the Firm. 2 movies added to the list. This one NC-17 as well. It is not.
No,
Damn it.
I think it's just R.
So the conversation.
Let's have a
Which of the-
conversation.
Let's have a conversation about the
Just one.
conversation.
Just one conversation.
Just one. Just one. One conversation where we have something positive to say, some negatives in the middle, and then something more positives underneath. You might call it a conversation sandwich.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm on the segues tonight. I think it's my way of repenting for all the penises. Repenising.
I really enjoy this movie. This is not a first time watch for me. So I know when Matt said that this was what the wheel spun, I was like, oh, that's great. I like the conversation. I've been meaning to watch Enemy of the State. So
The wheel was hell bent on us doing this double feature with you.
Yeah.
great. I like how tense this movie is. I like that it's a slow burn. I do. It's a 70s movie. I'm into slow burns. I'm into that kind of pacing. That really works for me. I much prefer that to something that's too frenetically edited. I like the quiet and that sense of impending dread. That's what I really like about this movie. And then I love actually that the end, the real reveal of what it all is was stupid. I like that it's goofy as fuck.
Did you like the saxophone though? Like the heavy saxophone playing throughout.
Oh, you wait till I get to my dad joke.
Ooh.
Listen. He was playing a mean saxophone there, just sitting there, no
He was-
pants on, just playing the
Yeah.
sax, as we
It
all
was the
Dad
do.
one
sax.
time. It was the one time in the movie he wasn't like just this ball of worry. Was when he was playing the saxophone, and I was almost like, man, you should really just play the saxophone more. You seem to be really You seem to be really calm right now. You should just play more saxophone.
I wrote
It's
this
like his
in my
anxiety meds, the saxophone.
I wrote this in my letterbox review. There goes Harry Call, the saddest man who ever lived. Not when he's playing the saxophone though.
Yeah.
He is such a he is a interesting character just because he's got this job of he's got all his own technology when it comes to listening into people and listening to conversations and selling the information. But he's just this paranoid little boy. He's so paranoid that someone is listening to him. I like that he's a very private person. Just I love that juxtaposition of him, invading everyone's privacy, but then like kind of just becoming this little asshole when people are like invading his privacy. Like when the one guy has the pen that he used to listen to his conversation with the lady he was trying to impress.
Mm-hmm. The one who's very clearly a plant from the get-go, and he's too dumb. That's the thing. That's why
He looked at that pen for so long when he gave it to him.
he as a character, there's so much about him that's contradictory, and that's good because real people are kind of a mess.
I love that he's like a big Catholic. And, like he
But also,
gets mad at people like you took the Lord's name in vain, and he's going to confession, but for a living he's just invading everybody's privacy.
having lots of premarital sex.
Yeah, seemingly cheating on his partner.
Yeah.
Terry Garr, by the way,
yeah.
why would you cheat on Terry
One
Garr?
scene. Terry Garr in one scene.
I was confused. Was that was his girlfriend, but he was paying her rent? But then they broke up. Did they break up, or was he just a bad boyfriend, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, I'm just not gonna wait for you to open up anymore. I'm tired of this.
Good for her.
I like how when I don't know who he's talking to, his landlord or somebody in his building found out it was his birthday, so he's just like, send my mail somewhere else, please.
Oh yeah, it was the landlord.
Yeah, and no
Or the
keys.
super.
Yeah, send my mail here instead. No keys.
This movie captures like the expo experience so well, or the conference experience so well, because you're on the floor, you don't want to be there. You get to a private party, that's where the fun actually is. And there are some horn dogs at these conferences. Like I had a friend tell some guy that it was so nice that he wasn't trying to sleep with her because conference husbands are like just the horniest fuckers in the world. And you see it here in this movie where Harry is like trying to get with this lady, but then you see like you kind of see the boys fighting over her. It's like, oh my god, they're all pawing at her, and you just feel terrible because it's like, oh my god, just get out of there.
Even though she's very obviously a sex worker who has been hired.
She's very much in control. Very in control of the situation.
You can tell that she is angling for something, and he is so dumb and horny that he doesn't see it.
Right.
Thinking with his dong.
He's thinking with his shotgun
it all
mic
circles
that's attached
back.
to him.
His shotgun mic, yes.
I got a boom for you.
He was hoping by the end of the night it would be Road.
Oh. But he wasn't sure she was gonna.
Oh no.
I think we've done our dad joke segment a little early here.
Did we just blow our dad joke load prematurely again?
We did.
I really like the opening sting. Like just seeing all the different technology. I was watching it. I forget what I was watching it on, but I remember the audio was coming through all like wonky. I was like, wait a minute, are my speakers fucking? No, this is a movie from the 70s. This is old 70s equipment. Okay, they don't have a clear view of the targets. I liked that, they had someone out there with a mic inside of like a grocery bag, and he gets made and has to like go. I liked the whole sting operation. That was a very fun scene. I also really like the specific piece of the conversation that Harry is like just become obsessed with, where they're talking about the homeless man on the bench, or the unhomed. The unhoused man on the bench, and they're talking about how that was someone's baby boy that's out here now, just
while also planning a murder.
While also planning a murder, yeah. But he's so obsessed with that part because he's like, oh, this poor woman is going to be murdered. But it's just does something that 70 movies do, and it's hilarious without you realizing it's hilarious up until a certain point.
And I like that. I like when a movie does that. Instead, sometimes a conspiracy thing will just be like, and then it's bigger and it's bigger and it's bigger, and it's like, you ever tried to organize a group project? You lost me now. This is actually so small, so I'm just like, yes, I'm there. It's dumb. Well,
it's something else that like he's listening to this conversation, but really, I mean, he's this guy that doesn't really have conversations with anybody. So like, yeah, you're listening to this conversation, but since you're not really, you're not house trained, Harry. So what the fuck is you listening to this conversation going to tell us about this conversation? Like, yeah, you can hear the words, but
Yep. And he's hearing it how he wants to hear it.
God, I love this. I love this. This is my first time seeing it. I really loved this movie.
I am a little in shock that when you were given your little intro paragraph from Wikipedia and you said it was nominated for 3 Oscars, that Gene Hackman wasn't nominated for this?
Yeah.
That I imagine it had to be a stacked year that year.
What was it? Okay, who did get nominated that year?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I mean, surely you could
Find out.
surely you could throw in Hackman for
'Cause
this.
no, he's amazing.
Okay, so best actor for the 47th Academy Awards were Al Pacino in The Godfather Part 2,
Okay.
Jack Nicholson in Chinatown, Dustin
Okay.
Hoffman
boy.
in Lenny, Albert Finney in Murder on the Orient Express, and then the winner ended up being Art Carney in Harry in Toronto.
Tonto.
Harry and Tonto.
Oh, Tonto. I got
Harry
Toronto.
in
I got
Toronto.
Canada on the brain. I'm sorry. Harry and
Okay,
Tonto.
I'm sorry. Gene Hackman could have
You can
been in
take.
here as a murder.
I'm sorry.
Who talks about Harry and Tonto anymore?
I mean,
Harry and Tonto.
Hey, Harry in Toronto was a very popular film.
I
at
wonder
the
if that
time.
split the vote of like Jack Nicholson and Al Pacino, and that's why it ended up being Harry and Tonto.
even if we accept that, okay, maybe Harry and Tonto.
Murder on the Orient Express.
yeah.
Did that really?
Come on. No,
It was
no,
Agatha Christie. It was the 70s. You
Nobody-
gotta be there to
Harry
understand.
Tonto.
nobody
Oh my
playing
God.
nobody playing Detective Poirot should be nominated for an Oscar for it. I'm sorry. That's like nominating somebody for playing
Harry.
Sherlock Holmes. You put Gene Hackman in there. What's wrong with these people?
Wait, what do you guys think Harry and Tonto is about?
Isn't it about a
well-
guy and his cat?
Yes.
Road comedy. Hey, comedies. They were getting nominated back in the day. Look at that. Good for you guys.
Ingrid Bergman won for Murder on the Orient
Oh
Express.
no. Come on.
Hey, but De Niro won for Godfather Part 2.
Oh my
so
God, Madeline Kahn was nominated for Blazing Saddles.
I'm tired.
Oh,
my-
our Blazing Saddles episode just came out today.
Perfect.
Crazy that she was nominated for that.
I know, we did not care for that
Isn't-
part.
It's just the part of the movie where it starts to like, okay, you guys
Yeah.
like
I mean, she's
guys
good in
wanna have
it, right? Like she's
it's
funny,
a
but
great
like
song.
you can cut that whole part out of the movie.
It's a great song. I sing it in the shower sometimes. I
Wow.
sing it to my kids.
I thought you
I'm
sang
tired.
Springtime for Hitler.
Not the sexual parts, just I'm tired. What else? I also love in the expo. There's all these just creepy gadgets to spy on people. The one guy that wants to merge with Harry's company. There's an obsession with merging with companies too, a little bit there. That kind of feels like a thin thread, but I did like it. And but yeah, he tests the phone and he does like a prank of like his wife is like seeing another man behind his back, and he calls like
Yeah.
his house phone. It's just a movie of with a bunch of creepy people. There's just
Just
so
a
many
bunch of-
creepers out there.
Just a bunch of creepy dudes, and they're going up against other creepy dudes. Harrison Ford is a creepy dude in this.
Harrison Ford is a creepy dude in this,
Is
and
he
his
creepy?
hair is like
Just a little baby-faced Harrison Ford
Yeah.
being very
is that-
creepy and sinister.
he is, yeah.
Back before he was grumpy, he was sinister. I don't think he was sinister, He was just-
Sinister and then grumpy.
and then grumpy, and then his boss died.
Maybe that's why
He
he's so
went from
grumpy.
Sinister to grumpy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He,
he
was a
hasn't
father
got.
figure.
You
to him.
don't
Hasn't
no,
gotten
you
over
don't
it.
think that I think he was in on it. I think
You
he
think he was
wanted
in
his
on it?
boss to die. Yeah. I
He
think
had to have been
wanted
in it.
his boss to die.
He had to have been in on it because after the boss is killed at that point, why would he care if Harry is like still like because he calls and threatens Harry like
Yeah.
stay out of it, Harry. We're listening.
And it-
Like why would he care if he
also
wasn't in on it?
Oh, that's
Pretty
right.
clear
You know
that
what?
he's the one who convinced his boss to hire the Harry. He's the one because Robert Duvall is like, you want it to be true, and he's like, no, I just want you to know the truth. And it's like, why are you so invested? I also love how they just call him the director. Do you think it's so big, whatever he's the director of? And it's just a company.
I bet it's just a
not-
company. I bet it's just a
not-
company.
It's a company. It's not like the director of the NSA or something. It's a company.
Yeah, it's just a
just like when
company.
you- It's just like when you hear someone's title before you meet them, and then you
Yeah.
meet them, and you're like, "Oh, that was a big title. You're just a person."
Yeah.
I don't even think I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think he's a director at this company. I think he's probably like a vice president of some third division. But it's just like we're gonna call you the director in these.
Director.
We're gonna call you the director for these correspondence because we're not gonna use real names.
Oh, it's kind of
So-
like elevator to the gallows in that way. Like it's just a company.
So then the guy talking to the wife, was that the guy sleeping? Was that the
Yeah.
was that
Yeah.
the
He's having
affair?
an affair with him.
He was having an affair with him. Okay. And then I guess Harrison Ford, maybe he just saw it as an opportunity to like move up in the ranks. Like, okay, let's
I think
get
that's it. I
He was
think
whispering in
wants
their
the
ear, like,
job.
maybe he was because like yeah, there's a line where and he has to use a lot of cool tech to get to it. Like he plugs in this box to try and drown out the steel drum that's being played, which I don't know if scientifically, I don't know if that was accurate. I don't know if like audio guys are sitting there like, no, that wouldn't work that way.
I'm sure Neil deGrasse Tyson was.
I kind of like having done some audio stuff. Like I was looking at these old machines, like, wow, man, you really had to love it back then. Like I just used DaVinci Resolve and I'm good to go. But these guys fucking loved this shit back then.
I love his rewind
And-
machine with just the
Yes.
big tapes, and he's those big chunky buttons, and he's gonna go.
I love the sound. Like,
I just love it. I love the old buttons. Like I want to get some old tech and like press the button. I don't even want to fuck with the machines. I just want to press the buttons so they make
Yeah.
you know, the guy who works with him, the one who he gets mad at, who's in the I forget the character's name.
Oh, the younger fella?
Dawn? Yeah, that's
Dan?
Meryl. I think it's Dawn.
John
Cazale?
John Cazale.
Yes, that's Meryl
Is that-
Streep's first husband.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, he died not too long after this.
Was-
he
were
died
they-
very young.
Were they still married
78.
when he died?
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, he was
Wait,
only
are
in
you
like
saying it was-
he's only been in like 5 movies.
yeah, he died very young.
And all of them
Was
were
it-
like
Yes, they're all slaps.
he was in
Holy
5
shit.
movies, and they were all like the best movies ever made.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This man was in The Conversation and The Godfather Part 2 in the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Francis Ford Coppola liked working with him.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
Francis
he's
Ford
in
Coppola got
5
Dog Day
fantastic
Afternoon.
movies.
Dog Day Afternoon. He was in The Godfather 1 also, right?
Yes, he's in
Yeah.
The Deer Hunter, Dog Day Afternoon, The Conversation, The Godfather, and The Godfather 2.
What a run. Holy shit. And he was apparently very active in the theater.
Yeah.
Jesus. So you're
He's-
telling what you're telling me is Meryl Streep had a conversation. No. No, Meryl, I love you. You are a
Was Martin
treasure.
Short in on it?
It was Martin.
I think he
It was Marty.
It was Marty.
no, she was married to
He was planning it
Don.
decades in advance.
and then waited for her to marry Don Gummer.
Don Cheadle? You married Don Cheadle?
Well, that's why Martin's plan.
Cancer?
That's why Marty Short's plan was so brilliant. Let her get married in between. No one will suspect a
Wow.
thing.
He's gonna get away with it.
We're
That's
on.
sick fuck.
We're on to you, Marty.
lung cancer.
We're on to
He
you.
died of lung cancer because he was a chain smoker.
Many of
Yeah,
them
you
were
know,
back then.
The
Yeah.
70s. I mean, smoking is pretty cool. No, it's not cool. Does anyone have anything they dislike about this movie?
That's a good question.
Not
I have
really.
I have one
I
thing
have
that comes
like
to mind.
little nitpicks, I guess, but I don't really have like, oh my god, redo this.
The one thing that bothered me was the toilet flushing and all the blood coming out. I was like, oh, they were just like they were running out of money and they needed
You
something
don't see
quick
that
and
as
bloody.
kind of in his head.
Oh, that moment happening in his head. Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess that could have been because
I always read that as not being that he's like lost his mind at this point. He is so embroiled in this, even though he has no need to be, that this like that I think in actuality there's like a little bit of blood. And in his mind he's like, it's the shining.
the day I'm gross story real quick. The day after I saw that, I went into a bathroom at my local library and it was the same situation but not blood.
Oh
And I was like,
no!
oh god. And I immediately thought of The Conversation. I was like, no, get out of here. Run.
No, I see that as being a lot in his head and not accurate, and that's why the music cue changes.
That makes sense. There's a lot of tight shots in that moment too.
That's how I interpret that.
Okay. I mean, other than that, I really don't have much negative. Like I
Yeah.
definitely preferred this over the next movie we're going to talk about.
I have more negative for the next movie. I have more negatives than positives for the next movie. The Conversation, I really like The Conversation. I think like this movie I can pop on. I'm here for it. I'm into it. I think it moves. It's the same length as the next movie we're about to talk about, and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
The Conversation moves. I remember because at one point
Is it the
I
same
hit
length?
pause. They're both 2-hour movies, and at one point I hit
Hang on.
pause, and I was like, oh, I've like 20 minutes left. Enemy of the
Conversation.
State, I hit pause at one point and I was like, oh my god, I'm only 20 minutes in.
That's something I've noticed about older movies is I'll hit like when we watched Do the Right Thing recently, I paused it. And I know Do the Right Thing's a longer movie, but I paused it and I was like, holy shit, I've only got like a half hour left. This movie's breezing by.
Okay,
And
the
But it's also
conversation is an hour 53. Or no.
like for
Okay.
example,
And
Yeah.
I saw Spider-Man. I saw Superman today. And like like the first hour passes and I look down at my phone and only 40 minutes have passed and I'm like, what the
yeah.
Nick, why are you using your
not-
phone
Well,
in a
that's so,
movie
like,
theater?
I looked at the
I-
time, damn it.
The Firm is around 2 hours and 20 minutes. It moves.
Enemy
really
of the
moves.
State
2 hours and
is
5 minutes.
2 hours and 12 minutes.
Okay, you feel all of them.
What cut? What cut is it? Are there dicks?
I think there's just one cut
That
of
would
it.
be better.
Isn't there a cut of that? Like, I could have sworn in that movie you see Gene Hackman's butt when like it does the. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm any more good about the
I
conversation?
think you just wished you saw Gene Hackman's butt.
Kinda.
Yes.
I-
Yeah, I really enjoy the conversation.
Again, the tech stuff that he's doing with all the sound, the one guy harassing him about merging, and it's just
And that guy is so sleazy.
They're all
they're all
So
sleazy.
sleazy.
Every last one of them.
Even Gene Hackman, when you
The
really
only
think
part-
about it.
In that after party scene where they're all hanging out, I think the one guy I think the one guy is there with his wife, and she's like the one non-sleazy person. She's like giving everybody eyes, like,
Is she his wife?
I don't know, but he was giving everybody. She was being very judgmental
Yes.
of everybody there, and I was like, I agree with you.
I mean, she could, because she's the one who seems more age appropriate to these guys.
And yeah, they're all fawning over the one girl. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
come on. And you got all this equipment around them, and they're all like having. I think they even prank call someone. Was it Gene
Yes.
Hackman? They prank call at one point
Yes.
on a phone, like 2 feet away from him.
Mhm.
And it's just
And
creepy
he's so mad
dudes.
about it.
He's so mad. Creepy dudes
He's-
being creepy. He lives in
Yep.
he lives in a studio apartment, which I was just like, ugh, dude, come on.
He's got one chair in the hallway for
Got one chair.
his saxophone playing.
Well, he pays the rent on 2 places, and then he's got his cage.
So what's that? So for a guy that like doesn't want anyone in his personal life and like is kind of like to himself, wouldn't he want to live in like something with like a bunch of walls between him and just I thought that was a weird thing of him living in like this wide open. I don't know.
He
Maybe I'm
there.
overthinking it like he was overthinking it.
Yeah, but you need a lot of room to play the saxophone.
Yes,
You
that's
do.
why.
You gotta,
do.
right? Like, you need lots of space
why.
for that smooth jazz.
That's why.
You think his neighbors hate him?
Yes.
Well, he keeps to himself though.
Yeah, but he's
No, but
loud.
the noise.
Yeah, that
noise, the
fucker playing
jazz.
saxophone again.
But it's
Maybe he lives
calming.
there because the walls are thick and you can't hear your neighbors.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it is. I mean, what's the point though? You're still paranoid as hell.
Mhm.
I'm blanking. We review next, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
looking. It says, yes, give it our star rating out of 5.
All right, I will go first. I think on Letterboxd I gave this a 4.5. I stand by the 4.5.
Yeah.
Same.
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 4.5 through and through.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a unanimous
Wow.
4.5.
Yep.
Wow.
That means that's
Where
the
do you put it on?
that's the official rating. So if you rate it
Stamp it.
differently than that, you're wrong because it's a 4.5.
You're wrong. Yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
like I think this is easily like a 90-95.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
I
You know what?
I would go full 100.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
dad. This is 100%.
100%. 100%. 70s, Coppola, Gene Hackman with a mustache. It's 100%.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. Conspiracy,
Terry-
paranoia, jazz saxophone, 100%. You know what's 0% dad approved? IMDb goofballs. That's right. Our negative Nancy's of the week. These are the IMDb goofs. Losers who don't watch movies properly, make it everybody else's problem. They go on IMDb, they input their goofs, and they waste everybody's time. Let's waste some time. Nick, why don't you start us off?
When Harry Call is in the elevator, you see the woman come in and 3 buttons are pushed. After stopping on a floor, a cut back to the shot of the woman and only 1 button remains lit, whereas 2 will be lit.
Why are you looking at the elevator?
Why are you doing this? Stop it. Stop
If
it. Go
you were,
read a book.
yeah,
Go read a book. Do you think these people read books and like pick apart the details? Well, actually, in chapter 3, she was wearing a sweater, and then it cuts to chapter 2, and she's wearing a blouse. So, continuity,
Yeah, no. I
continuity.
bet they do. They do it.
No, the other one I pulled was Harry Call is a Catholic, and he takes exception to others who use the Lord's name in vain while in his presence. However, he lies repeatedly about not having a home phone. When he confesses his sins to a priest, he admits that he himself has taken the Lord's name in vain several times, and reveals that he may have contributed to, or even caused, the death of one or more people. However, he says nothing about having lied about having a phone number. Again, this is not a goof. This is showing us a character who's unreliable. And I'm sorry, you wanted him to tell the priest that he is confessing for lying about having a phone number?
Yeah,
That's what
it's
you
an
care about?
incomplete confession. This cannot stand.
The priest is just in there rolling his eyes like, I don't care.
No, it is a thematically unimportant one. It would break the tension. It'd be like, and I think I might have killed people. So I actually have a phone number, just so you know.
But I tell people I don't. And he's like, oh my
But let's
God.
get back to the murder part. Yeah? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Padres.
Listen, I can deal with murder, but lying about having a phone is where I draw the line.
Oh, okay. Mr. Great. Killing or death, fine. Murdering, not a fan.
Not having a phone. What'd you pull, Matt? What's yours?
When Harry picks the lock on the hotel doorknob, he positions the tension wrench in a manner to turn tumbler clockwise, which would lock the door, not unlock it. Thanks,
Great.
guy. Thanks.
Wonderful.
Thanks for this groundbreaking information that really blows the whole movie apart.
Really, it ruins the whole thing. That's what I was paying attention to, without a doubt.
This, by the way, is listed under revealing mistakes.
Yep.
It revealed
If it were like,
it blows the whole thing. It's so revealing.
What does it reveal? That this person's pedantic?
this person knows how to pick locks and shouldn't be trusted.
I keep meaning to learn how to pick locks.
It would be fun. I've done
would
it
be
enough
fun.
in Oblivion where I'm like, I kind of want to learn.
I
I really want to learn.
I tried to learn really quickly when I was younger once.
And you how was it?
Look, it turns out because what happened was our garage doors wouldn't open, and we have a door on the side, but it was locked and the keys were long gone. So I was like, hang on, I'll be right back. And I was like, how to pick lock. And I thought I'd really quickly learn on WikiHow and I'd save the day. And so I read this WikiHow thing. I'm like, okay, give me a bobby pin. Didn't work.
I imagine the WikiHow, the cartoon character in the WikiHow is wearing a ski mask.
The lock switch, just the push in, those are really easy.
Now you're making me nervous.
Those are very easy to open. I've had to pick those because it's just a button mechanism. So if you use a bobby pin or a paper clip that you open, you just have to find where to press it.
So you don't have to turn it like this movie erroneously does.
So don't.
No,
trust
that's
Amanda.
a lock that's that kind of lock, but if it's just the push, it's just a button mechanism.
See, if they had
Don't
the
trust Amanda with
push lock in
doors.
this, then this man would have never had a complaint.
So if I'm ever doing a heist, I need and the heist involves one of those push buttons. I need to hire Amanda. You're our lock guy.
It's usually only bathrooms that have that kind of lock, though.
Damn.
That's scary because that's where you want the most security. Like I'm pooping, taking a shower. I need more than a lock, the push mechanism.
In my old apartment, the door got locked and none of us were in the bathroom. And so my roommate was like, okay, maybe if I climb out of the window onto our, we had a big fire escape and walk to the fire escape part where the bathroom is and go through that window, but then you'd have to take out the bars and then climb through the tiny. So I was like, I'm getting us in through the door. And I.
A lot of work. Just either get the hairpin or call the blacksmith.
Exactly.
Do we got dad? I've got a dad joke. I've got one I'm really excited about. Let me do mine.
I do have one as
Matt
well.
might do. Guys, I love this movie, but to be honest, the conversation could have easily just been an email.
They didn't have emails back then. It couldn't have been.
Been a phone call.
The CIA
could've been a
had it.
phone
The
call.
CIA had it back then.
Mine is this movie is rated PG for sex and violence.
Boom.
I love it.
That's the best one. You should have gone last.
Should've.
What's yours?
I keep finding microphones everywhere. It really bugs me.
No.
A solid round of dad jokes. I'm gonna applaud those. Those are probably our best since Aliens, all those episodes ago.
I don't know. Our dong microphone analogies were pretty good.
Those are pretty good too. Like just solid dad jokes. I hope we keep this energy up for the next movie, which is Enemy of the State.
I have
Yeah.
several dad jokes for Enemy of the State when we get to the dad joke portion.
I have
Keep
one.
those in the chamber. I've got the hold on. I've got Roadhouse open. I've got The Firm open. Where's Enemy of the State?
I know you still have dongs open.
No, I closed that.
No.
I made sure to close that.
Sure,
I'm on my
you
work
did.
computer.
Sure, you
I'm on
did.
my work computer. Thank you very much.
Do you still have Catherine
I-
Hahn's butt?
Oh shit! I forgot I had that on my computer for like 3 days. I forgot that it was still up. It's when the what was that show called? The sequel
Agatha?
to that is it Agatha or Agatha? And like people were like, they show butt, and I was like, there's butt in Agatha, and we pulled up a
On
GIF,
Disney Plus.
and it was just on Disney Plus, where I can also watch Shame, and and I had it up on my computer for like 3 days and completely forgot about it. So when I came back, first thing I see is just Agatha all along.
Wow.
Yeah. Enemy of the State is a 1998 American political action thriller film directed by Tony Scott, rest in peace, produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, and written by David Marconi. The film stars Will Smith as a labor lawyer who becomes the target of a covert surveillance operation after unwittingly receiving evidence of a political assassination. Gene Hackman co-stars as a former intelligence operative who helps him evade the rogue agents. Supporting cast includes John Voight, Regina King, Lauren Dean, Jake Busey, Barry Pepper, and Gabriel Byrne.
Burn?
And
The
also
film is-
Seth Green.
Yep. And
yeah,
Jack
it's kind of
Black.
weird they don't. Jack Black, Seth Green, Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie. Film was released theatrically in the U.S. on November 20th, 98 by Buena Vista Pictures through its Touchdown Pictures label. It was a commercial success, grossing $250.8 million worldwide against a budget of $90 million. The film received generally positive reviews from critics who praised its fast-paced direction, timely subject matter, and the performances of Smith and Hack.
Gene Siskel found it frenetic and distracting.
I
I only pulled one dad review for Letterboxd for this because it was just so dad.
All right, well,
There
yeah,
was
let's
nothing
get,
else.
let's get to the letterbox reviews. Go ahead. Let's go ahead. Amanda, you can go ahead and read yours.
Okay, it's just a heart from Booby957.
Did you say booby?
And they're Booby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Freudian slip.
No, we're talking about penises tonight, not boobs.
There were some boobs.
This is from Booby957. And they wrote, Dad made me watch this. And then said, go to bed, when I pointed out the Amazon Alexa in his bedroom afterwards.
Smart kid.
And it was very dad coded, so that was that.
I've got one from Matt Lynch. No relation to our Matt. Gave it 3.5 stars and a heart. And he said, I love how this movie's expiration date keeps getting revised.
Yeah.
And I agreed. I was like, yeah.
I agree.
People are always watching. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah.
I
I'm
actually
paranoid
have
too.
I actually have 2 reviews
Oh boy.
because I found one before I watched it, and then after I watched it and logged it, I found another that I couldn't ignore.
Oh god. Here we go.
First one is from JT, who is a pro member of Letterboxd. Good for you, going
Good for you.
pro.
Your money bags.
They gave this movie 4 stars and wrote, one scene in here feels like what I imagine it's like to be on the receiving end of the Clinton kill list, and I'm glad Tony was able to bring me that.
Damn.
Wow.
I wonder what scene he's talking about.
Oh boy.
I think it's like when Will Smith's going through the ringer, like the credit cards are canceled, like he's being chased. Like the hotel, probably the hotel.
Probably. All right. And then
Sure.
I got another review here from Ian Karan. I've heard it both ways. Who is a patron of Letterboxd. Gave this movie 4 stars and a heart and wrote, alternative titles for this spiritual sequel to The Conversation. The Conversation 2, look who's listening now. Conversations. The never-ending conversation. The surveillance supremacy. The eavesdrop strikes back. 2 ears to listen. Remember the talking.
Remember the talking.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a good one. It's a good one. So let's get to the sandwich. Let's do the good, the bad, the good. I want to start with Amanda.
Yeah, I
Gene
think.
Hackman.
Yeah,
Gene Hackman's good. He comes into this movie way too late. Gene Hackman is the good.
He's really good.
he's really
I love
good.
Gene Hackman.
There's the one
This-
scene.
this
He's my good.
There's the one scene in the train yard when he punches Will Smith and they're about to fight, and
I saw your review.
Gene Hackman like puts his dukes up, and Will
Yep.
Smith points a shotgun directly at his face. But the expression on Gene Hackman's face in this scene, I'm like, Gene Hackman would win this fight.
Yeah, my good is Gene Hackman. Fantastic.
I like all the comedy people in the surveillance vans at all time. So it's a mix of Seth Green. You've got
Jamie
Jack Black
Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy, Jack Black. I mean, I think is this pre-Scream Jamie Kennedy, or is it
No,
post?
Scream is 90.
Okay, so he dies
so
in
this is
Scream 2.
98.
When was Scream 2? Was that 99 or
I
2000? No, Scream 3 was 2000.
Scream 2 would either be 98 or 99, I think.
97. So
Oh.
this is post Scream and
post-Scream.
Scream 2.
So he's,
Okay.
I mean, he's still fairly popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Seth Green big back then. I don't know what Seth Green was doing.
I don't
He didn't
think
really
He's
take
in
off for a while.
Clueless. Well,
Austin
Clueless.
no, he's
Austin
not in
Powers.
Clueless, sorry, he's
Austin
not in
Powers.
Clueless.
Austin Powers,
Yes.
you're right.
Jack and
And then
Meyer in Clueless.
And then this is Jack Black before School of Rock,
before High Fidelity.
He's
Is this
been
before
in
Shallow Hal?
Johnny
Yeah.
Skidmark. Oh, he's in Johnny Skidmarks the same year.
What is Johnny Skidmark?
It's a horrible movie. Yeah, you don't want to watch it. It's terrible.
I
He
kind of want to watch it.
he was
Peter Gallagher, Frances McDormand. It's the worst title ever. It's a bad movie.
he was
Bad
in the
movies are
Cable
kinda my
Guy.
thing. Was he in the Cable Guy?
He was in
like
the
a
Cable
friend in
Guy.
the Cable Guy.
Yeah, he was Matthew Broderick's friend in the Cable Guy. I think that was before this. But yeah,
he
this
was in the
this was
he was in the
pre
frat pack. I don't know how he
Yeah.
was in the frat pack, but he was in the frat pack.
this was pre School of Rock, pre High Fidelity. This was
Yeah.
pre Orange County.
Oh yeah, I think Orange County the one that like skyrocketed him. I feel like.
High Fidelity was the one that skyrocketed him.
Okay.
This
it was one of those.
really is pre his fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been. It was probably. I don't know if it was pre or post the Tenacious D HBO show.
Because I mean, if he had done this, if like this movie had come out after, they would not. I guess he doesn't get gunned down, but he kind of almost gets gunned down.
He survives.
So they don't gun him down. They're like, we can't. This man's gonna be a national treasure. We must keep him alive.
Yeah, Tenacious D was 97.
Okay.
Okay.
I do like how, as part of like you have all these comedy guys as the tech people. There's kind of like a little rivalry between the tech people and like the field ops guys.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. They're always like insulting each other.
Seth Green as the tech leader is hilarious because he's just this little Seth Green bossing around like 6-foot Jake Busey.
I'm also like, there's so many guys. It gets distracting. Like, how many guys are there now? Wait, where did this guy? Who's this one?
I was waiting for them to start picking guys off. I was like, there's too
Me
many
too.
guys. We need some
I was
guys
like,
to start
can we-
dying.
They
Can
almost
we
did.
kill somebody?
They almost did in the train yard chase, but then that guy is still alive.
I know. And the shot of him in the car, I'm like, that guy's dead. Great. We're picking them off now. Nope, we're not.
Jake Busey is also very distracting.
It's also weird that it ends like Miss Congeniality starts.
How? There was a shootout in Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, in a Russian mob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a few years since I've seen it.
Was this pre or
last time I
post
saw
Miss
it on TV.
Congeniality?
Free Miss Congeniality is 2000.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm super glad I didn't like blaze this movie up before we watched it because I mean I ended up giving it 4 stars because I do like it. But I remember like as a kid the gunfight being like this super gritty, violent thing that I really like to watch. And I was watching it this time and I was like, oh, this is just the camera's shaking, the guns are going off. I was like, oh, this is bad.
I'm not a 4-star on this. I gave it a passable 3, but a whole star is for Gene Hackman. Without him, it's a 2 for me.
So this movie depresses me because it reminds me of how good Will Smith can be in movies when he's not doing shitty little music videos and
Trying to make his kid a star.
trying to make his kid a star, trying to appease Jada and slap Chris Brown. He should slap Chris Brown. Chris
And
Rock.
that would
was
be
the-
great.
That would be great.
More people should slap Chris Brown.
They
Yeah.
should. They really should.
Like
but
everybody who
slapping-
sees them.
Yeah, slapping Chris Rock, and then
I mean,
getting banned from the-
I do think Will Smith did kind of bounce back with Bad Boys, Ride or
Still need
Die.
to see it. I still need to see it.
I think that's a good yeah, he's still got it when he wants to.
It's just because this is this is pre Wild Wild West, right? We keep doing is this pre or post? Is this pre or post?
Definitely pre.
I'm gonna Google it.
Checking. I'm checking.
Check it. It might be the same year. I feel
Yes.
like.
Nope. That's 99.
Okay.
So he can. So he it was a sad reminder that he can be so good.
He's really
There's,
good.
There's a thing though that the conversation has that this doesn't. There's like a lived-in quality for the characters in the conversation that because this movie is so frenetically shot, it loses any ability to have that. Like it feels like okay. So when Spielberg made Indiana Jones, he has this quote about wanting to make a serial like the serial comics, but only doing the good parts. But this movie feels like they decided to do a spy thriller and only do the action scenes without realizing that those quiet scenes are actually intrinsic to the spy thriller, and that's where you learn a lot. And so it's just too much unending, like boom, boom, boom. It's like phone booth to me, and I'm just like boom, boom, boom. We stop.
Forgot about Phone Booth. I completely erased that movie out of my head.
It's just like, can we stop this camera? Why are you editing so much? And it takes away from its ability to have that lived-in quality because it has really good actors and they're giving good performances. And I'm like, why is this so stylized? Why can't you just let the actors act? I'm watching the camera instead.
And it's really because what Will Smith's character kind of has like how Harry's has the past built in, whereas I got people killed. Will has the past. Well, I had an affair, and now she's like, their relationship's kind of confusing. The one with him and Lisa Bonnet, and then they end up bridging her. Bonnet is it? Did I say Bonnet?
It's Bonet.
Bonet. I'm sorry. Hey, it's the Palme d'Oie.
You're really losing your French cred here.
The Palme d'Oie.
I don't think you're gonna be let into Quebec.
No, Lisa, but yeah, they fridged Lisa Bonet, and I was like, okay, because I hadn't seen this movie in forever, and I was like, oh, like they're gonna bring Rachel Banks back, and they're gonna do a better job of explaining it. No, she's dead. We killed her. She's dead.
Yeah.
Now it's personal. We were following you and trying to kill you, but now it's personal.
Yeah. And it's also see this does the thing where it's just like it's bigger. The conspiracy just keeps growing and growing. And I'm like, why?
Doesn't need to.
No. Did we need to end on a Larry King clip?
We forgot
it's
Jason.
It's not satisfying. Oh yeah, Jason Lee.
We forgot Jason Lee, who like runs for his fucking life.
Okay, can I pedantically complain about that scene in the lingerie store?
Go ahead.
I forgot him. I was watching that scene. I was like, wait, is this how they used to do it?
No. There's no such thing as a lingerie store that looks like that sells high-end lingerie. So the way that store is set up, it looks like a peep show from Times Square, like the sleazy peep show booths in Times Square. But then he goes in there and she's like, oh, does your wife like Dior? For one thing, a sleazy store like that is not selling Dior. For another, Dior does not make lingerie. It never has. Dior is like high-end runway. They don't make bras and panties. And then on top of that, not only are like they walking around in lingerie, she points, like when she's asking sizes, she points at a lady's butt. And he goes, oh yeah, like her. And she goes, a size 6. And I'm like, panties don't come in numbered sizes. They come small, medium, large. Like, if you're a size 6, also that lady was not a size 6. She was a 2, maybe a 4 max. But like, you're not buying a size 6 panty. That's not a thing. But also, it's a store that sells like edible underwear. A store that sells edible underwear isn't also selling Dior. But if they really wanted to do high-end lingerie brands, they could have said Kiki de Montparnasse, La Perla. Like, those are high-end lingerie brands. Bon, like those are high end, but Dior doesn't make lingerie. So I got really pedantic about that scene.
Are you telling me Tony Scott fudge the lingerie store
I have
scene.
no idea what a lingerie store
Are
is
we
like.
are
and
we
it
discounting
bothered me.
are we discounting the possibility that this store was just a very elaborate scam to trick people like Will Smith's character?
I mean, it could have been like a Fredericks of Hollywood, but that wouldn't be in the middle of Washington or Georgetown.
I also really hated how the movie was like being coy about who he was buying the lingerie
Yeah.
for. It's like, and then at the end they're like, well, it was a Christmas. Like he comes back while he's the most wanted man in America, and he's
And she's
Regina
wearing
King,
it under
and she's
her
wearing it under
robe.
and he's like, that was a Christmas gift. It's like, it's just we got more important things here. Your credit cards are all canceled right now, man.
It's just because he needs to realize that something got slipped into the other bag. Because I'm like, I'm sorry, she's wearing like a frumpy robe, and then that lingerie, which is not high end looking at all, by the way. It looks like Victoria's Secret.
That's a
Thought
very
underwear.
it's a very dad thing to do though. You're the most wanted man in America. You open your Christmas present early?
That part of it,
She'd
yeah.
be wearing sweatpants under that robe.
Yeah, what like I don't wear lingerie, but I imagine if I did wear lingerie, I wouldn't wear it to relax.
Not
Like-
a bra. Like, if you're, yeah, that's the thing. If you wear like lingerie around the house, that is like, it's more like a negligee set, like what I wore in Perfectly Good Moment. That is what you'd be, because it's a pajama. Like, it's sexy, but it's also just soft and comfortable. It doesn't have underwires. It's not tight. Like, I'm not walking around my apartment wearing a robe and then like a bra and panties. I'm just like, yeah, this is comfortable. This
I'm
is
so-
great.
It looks like the high heel of underwear.
What if
Yeah.
She was? I was like, this is the high heel of underwear. What are you doing? It's 6 a.m. Someone's got to take the kids to school soon.
Yeah.
Is it possible she was just, in her best saxophone playing attire?
It
Sax
helps
and
her.
violence.
It relaxes her.
Yeah.
Sax and violence.
Yeah.
We've said a lot of negatives, but I do like how this movie makes Will Smith's like flight feel like hopeless. Like it just feel like endlessly he's being chased. They are watching at all turns, and he's not going to get away. And there's a good long chase. It's probably like 30-40 minutes, and you're just like, oh my god, can we breathe? Can we
Yeah,
breathe?
and
He's got all the
there's the one moment he like gets away in the tunnel and like immediately they're in the tunnel,
they're in the
Got
tunnel.
cameras.
right?
the way
Like they're
portraying.
always watching him like
The lingerie camera, the lingerie scene where they're like the
so
camera,
right.
and they're like enhance, and they zoom, and they're all right, turn it, and then they render the bag, and they're
No.
like it's got the shape of like the stuff in the bag, and they're like,
Why is there like an 8K CCTV camera in the lingerie store? Look, my day job.
it's a
is
scam store.
I'm a true crime producer. That's my day job. I watch a lot of CCTV footage that is used as police evidence. Even today, we don't have that. In 98, there wouldn't have been all those CCTV cameras in like the tunnels and things. That does not, on the street corners, that's not how they would have existed. Also, it was 98. We didn't have surveillance cameras in that way until kind of like post 9/11. That's really what, and I know this is pedantic, it's a movie, but like the way they do the sound stuff in the conversation feels a lot more grounded to the world that it's set in than the stuff in this movie, where they're just like, insane satellite camera. And I was like, but no. Like the 70s tech feels like 70s tech. This is just like,
Well, it's the CSI thing of enhance.
right.
I did like the sting they do when Will Smith runs into Lisa Bonet when they meet up at the park. I felt like, I don't know if like it was said outright that like, hey, like, the conversation does, so like we're doing a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a direct linear, like they're like, hey,
Definitely was.
that's what we're doing right now. But I did like that because it was basically the same setup.
Yeah. They had
See,
the
for
homeless
me, then I'm
man,
like,
the
oh,
guy in the
The
window.
conversation's so much better.
Right. Man, I gave this movie a high rating, but it sounds like we all kind of in the middle on it.
No, I still stand by my 4 stars. I love this movie. This entertains
it's-
me. The
Great.
conversation's better. This isn't trying to be the conversation. This movie is not trying to be that.
It doesn't entertain me because it's too frenetic. It gives me too much whiplash. I'm just like, ah.
I did like how hopeless like everything feels like almost the entire time.
Yeah, I really just like how like he's in it and they just immediately ruin his life.
Mhm.
All like with everything he is like, okay, do this. Okay, we know where he is. We're doing okay. Cancel his credit cards. We're getting him fired. We're gonna frame him for a murder.
Yeah, I feel like the better version is The Firm.
The Firm.
The Firm, which also has like Gene Hackman doesn't come in until partway through it, but definitely much longer that you have to wait for Gene Hackman in this movie. So long.
I think my biggest issue with the movie, because I don't mind it, the boom 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 boom, because I've seen movies do it worse, but the over reliance on coincidences where they were like, oh well, we're gonna send him, we're gonna go see the what is that, the union mobster boss guy.
Yeah.
And he's waiting on a videotape. This guy's looking for a videotape, so we're gonna confuse him, and it's gonna be all this confusing situation. I was
It's
watching
too
it this time.
goofy.
I was like, oh, that's very convenient that these two groups of people are looking for a videotape.
You want
Very
him to be a
convenient.
little smarter.
Yeah.
It's a very we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can we do? Well, we got Tom Sizemore for 10 more minutes.
Both movies, I did pause around the like with 20 minutes left to like to go do something, and remember thinking like, wow, we got a lot to do on both of these. Whereas the conversation wrapped it up a lot cleaner with a bow. Like I was like, oh wow, they've still got a lot to do with 20 minutes, and they don't even have the tape anymore. How's this gonna happen?
Yeah, I think the big mistake in this movie was they destroyed the tape and they couldn't get out of it.
Yeah. And I don't think they should have done that because I don't think the ending we get is thematically satisfying because it is you want to see John Voight go down for murdering that politician, and that's not really what we see. Like you want him to be humiliated. This isn't just me talking about John Voight, the person. But it was me asking for more water, like shaking my water glass.
I don't even dislike the notion that he knows the FBI is watching that place, so
No.
he can get like them to like surveil John Voight into a confession. But the whole
That's smart.
like
That's smart.
that's
smarter.
smart. But the whole I'm gonna pretend like he's got the tape and they're gonna shoot each other. That's very like let's wrap this up.
It reminded me. Sorry,
No,
go
go
ahead.
go. I'll do the you go first, I'll do it.
It reminded me of another movie around that time where the coincidences were pissing me off called Blank Check. Where have you guys seen Blank Check?
Is that the movie about a
No.
kid who gets a blank check?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen
blank
it.
check from the bank. It's a whole situation. A guy named Juice is supposed to come in and get the money, and this little kid comes in instead, and the bank teller's like, Juice? And the little kid says, no, thanks, I'm not thirsty. And the banker thinks that's code. And he ends up giving the kid the money. And I'm just like, no.
Oh
Stop
yeah,
it.
that's stupid.
So
I-
I'm doing the same thing as like as the mobsters and the NSA are arguing over this videotape. Like, no, stop, have the conversation. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fix this.
Yeah,
confusion.
you want him to trick him into admitting that, not just everyone shooting each other. That is just like it feels like a
Yeah.
cop out,
Like
you know?
half of that climax is a solid idea because like yeah like okay he's smart and Gene Hackman says you're either really dumb or really smart and get in the FBI. Okay, I know the FBI is surveilling. We'll get it. We'll get it. A
Right.
confession. They'll look
Get him
like
to
that.
admit.
That's really smart. Getting everybody to shoot each other, really dumb.
Yep.
They don't even need the shootout because they've got the recording going in the surveillance van. So really, at the end of the day, all you gotta do is steal that van and drive it to somebody you trust.
Right. That's a lot
FBI's right
more
across. FBI,
interesting.
FBI, get
Like,
over here.
wow, here's a recording where he talks about killing a politician.
Yes.
That is because also then like we end on that other politician who for some reason who's an unnecessary character, to be honest. He's like he's not in it enough for me to care about his character. And then they just bring him back when they need an evil Republican. But like John Voight was enough of that character. And there's not much of a difference besides him being an elected official and John Voight being the NSA guy. I'm like, you're not the main villain of this movie. John Voight is. Why do I care about this dude?
Amanda, do you have anything?
Yes.
We've been mainly on the negative. Is there anything that you really liked about this movie? The
Gene
jazz.
Hackman.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's
Gene
right. You said that. That's right. Just Gene.
Just
Gene
Gene.
Hackman.
I like Regina King in this. I don't think she gets enough to do.
I like how
I like
she
the
was.
idea.
I like how she was right the whole time.
Yeah, she's the paranoid news watcher at home that's like, maybe we should keep the cell phones outside of the house. Maybe you
I
shouldn't
like
give
the
all your information.
performances. I like the
Mhm.
acting, and I like the idea. Don't love the execution. And I even
What
think John Boyd does a good job. He's a good villain. He's a good actor. He's a horrible person. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
terrible person, great. You know what? That seems to be par for course in most Hollywood now.
yeah.
Terrible
Yeah.
person,
Terrible
Good
person,
actor.
good actor, good villain.
Yeah.
good villain. Get the hell out of that villain. Comedy people, love the comedy people in the surveillance van.
Yeah, they're
I didn't
good.
see Seth. Did Seth Green get gunned down? Because it's only Jamie Kennedy and Jack Black.
No.
Did
He
he?
must have
He must
been.
have. He was in there.
But he's the van guy. Why is he going in?
Well, Gene Hackman tricked them to go in.
Yeah.
He was like, "You got to
Oh,
get in there,"
Gene,
which that's a very
on.
you're like, why would they do it?
Sending-
Well, because
Yeah, it was-
Gene
it was
Hackman
dumb.
told them to.
sending a tech guy into a gun shootout. What is this?
They just need to get rid of characters. And
Yeah,
they didn't
they're
know
like-
what else to do. That's
Like,
really it.
shit. Tony Scott's like, how many characters have I killed? None. All right, you go. We got to wrap this movie up.
We got to get everybody shot.
Yeah.
What is everybody? Go ahead.
No, yeah, I think they kind of wrote themselves into a hole and were just like, throw them in there too.
What does everybody rank this? I'm gonna stand by the 4, even though I do have my issues with it. I had a good time.
I stand by my
3.
4. I stand by my 4.
3.
Amanda, do you want to take it down to a 2?
Yes. Yes,
Or
because
some-
I give a whole extra point for Gene Hackman.
It's all Gene. You like Gene?
Yes,
Who doesn't like Gene?
used to do weirdos.
Dad movie. Is this a 100% dad movie?
It's close.
It's like a uncle movie.
An uncle? Is it the racist uncle?
I mean, John Voight's there.
Maybe a little.
It might be the racist. The racist uncle is cheering on John Voight. He's like, "That's the government. You listen to the government.
Yeah. It's
They-
an
they
uncle
have you-
movie.
They have your interest in mind. You listen to the government, Mr. Smith."
I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I'm gonna call it an uncle movie.
I think it's a dad movie. It's got all the trappings, right? Man on the Run, Gene Hackman. It's got a bunch of stuff that a dad can be like, the conversation.
It's got an accurate portrayal of lingerie shopping. Isn't there a scene in Mighty Ducks 2 where they're doing the same kind of lingerie shopping? They're on Rodeo Drive doing a very similar. I'm pretty sure there's a lingerie shopping scene.
Okay. A store like that on Rodeo Drive is much more believable than it is in Georgetown.
Okay.
But where are all the
Alright. But
politicians going to
also-
get lingerie for their side
also-
pieces?
Also, just the range of things that the store is purporting to sell is what's so nonsense. It's
Hmm.
not selling Dior and a candy thong. Doesn't gel.
Candy thong. This is ugh.
What about a candy
Chris.
Dior thong?
Well, once again, Dior does not make
But they could.
bras and panties.
They're
You have
they're
to
leaving
it's
they're leaving money
Dior.
on the table.
No, it's not Dwa.
Dwa. It's Dwa. Dwa.
Dwa.
Dwa. 90. I put it. Is it 90?
I'd
Or
put
is
it
it
in,
a-
I'd put in the 80 to 100 range.
85. I think it's an 85 dad movie.
Right? You got
Maybe
Man
I can-
right? Man on the Run, Gene Hackman, Prime Will Smith.
But see, I also think there's enough of it that like a dad could be like, "Ugh, God, it just makes me want to watch The Conversation," which is a much better movie. Have you ever seen The Conversation? We should sit down and watch The Conversation. This is not The Conversation.
Certain
I am
dads
that dad.
certain dads will do that. I think a lot of dads would just be like, yeah, chase scene.
Beyonce's just making faces at me right now.
I agree. 85. Hey, Anna Gunn's in this, by the way, which it was pre-Breaking Bad. Hey, pup.
That's true.
Here's Bucatini.
Hey, strawberry. Hey, straw spaghetti.
Straw spaghetti.
Strawgetty.
Strawgetty.
Hey, Strawgetty.
He's a
What's up,
cute-
pup? That is a cute dog. I kind of want
I
one
know
of those.
he's really cute,
He
right?
kind of looks like a Taco Bell mascot. Just a smidge. You said he's half Chihuahua, right?
Yeah, half Chihuahua, half Dachshund.
He's half Taco Bell mascot and half
Get him a Taco Bell.
Oscar Mayer
Get- yeah,
mascot.
Get him a Taco Bell job. Man, I love
So
that
cute.
dog. I kind of want a small dog. All right, so I think 85 is good. Oh, hey,
85.
pup. Hey, pup. Now it's time to move on to our IMDb goofballs.
I've
I've
got that.
already explained it. Amanda, take it away.
Okay, I pulled 3 for this one.
Okay.
Quit.
When Dean arrives home for the first time, his wife's dog snarls at him. Just before the snarl, the elastic band holding the dog's mouth back to expose his fangs can be seen. Why the fuck were you looking at that? I didn't even like this movie and I wouldn't have noticed that. The so-called bugs in Dean's shoes are just pieces of old circuit boards. There's no battery with them, no transmitter, just fluff. They couldn't do anything at all. Plus, the long wire, which is supposedly an antenna, doesn't stick out into the open air, making it ineffective even if it actually was a bug.
This is all Neil deGrasse Tyson.
All of it.
Design.
All of it.
It's for aesthetic purposes. It's a movie. I don't know. It's 98. They didn't really have bugs like that. I don't know what to tell you.
Science wasn't there yet.
And then, while observing the maid, Needler, which is apparently his name, Jack Black's character, comments on the fact that she doesn't shave her legs. When she gets out of the SUV, she's wearing slacks.
Jack Black was just very horny in this movie.
He's been watching that house. He knows.
So that means that whoever wrote that was they really paid attention to that line, and then they really looked at her legs and were like, "No,
They wanted to see. They wanted to see the unshaven legs.
The person watching the movie paused it and did that 360 rotation that you can do, and like zoomed in on the legs and didn't see any little hair follicles, and they're like, "Nope, nope."
Yeah, just
A leg can be hairy and you can't see. Like you can feel, like if you felt the leg that like the hair is just starting to grow, you go, "Oh, that's kind of hairy." But yeah.
Or also, some people have invisible body hair where there's no color.
Oh, I shaved mine in high school one time and it grew back like blonde. That was nice for a while because you couldn't see it. I was like, yeah, freedom right here. Man, do you have a few? Or wait, was that all yours, Amanda?
Those are mine. Yes, those are my
That
three
was all of them?
Nancy's.
All right. I have one. In the lingerie shop. Now, in the lingerie shop, Dean tells the saleswoman his wife's breasts are way bigger than hers. Later, when talking to his wife in the back shed, he opens her bathrobe, revealing her to have very small breasts. That's it. That's the goof. Somebody type that. Somebody type that.
A creepy goofball.
Somebody typed that and submitted it to IMDb, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll put that up." And 40 people said it was helpful.
How many said unhelpful?
24 people said it was unhelpful.
Oh
this is a fucking travesty.
That may be the worst goof we've ever had.
That's really bad.
That's so special.
That's really bad. And I don't believe that was Neil deGrasse Tyson because that man's never seen boobs.
That's the only goof that isn't Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's the one. He shakes his head at it like I would never write that kind of smut.
Oh my god.
I've got one here. At 55 minutes and 53 seconds, this person had a stopwatch while watching this, by the way. Brill imposter removes the Brill imposter, so the person pretending to be Brill, removes a tracker from Dean's left shoe in the restroom and flushes it in the toilet. But at 58:23 seconds, the NSA agent runs a check on this tracker, and it shows shoe still online. There was a second true tracker.
There was a second shoe tracker.
There was a tracker in each shoe.
Yeah, Gene Hackman takes the other one out.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing he does.
Like smart move with the imposter, like, oh, hey, let me get this bug off you. But yeah, like the person obviously just wasn't paying attention to the movie at all.
No, they caught that, and then they didn't watch the next scene where Gene Hackman reveals there's another shoe tracker, and they're like, I got this movie. I caught them in a lie.
Well, they didn't see that part because they were too busy typing up this goof.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think half the goofs are people like not fully paying attention to the movie. They're on some forum complaining about some casting in a movie that hasn't come out yet, while watching a movie they're only half watching, and then complaining about that movie as well. Internet nerds. Dad joke time? I would like to go first because I feel like mine's going to be the worst.
Okay.
I have 3 for this one.
Okay, then you'll go last.
Whoa.
Great.
Whoa. Someone did their homework. All right. You guys are complaining about the lingerie scene a lot. I don't know what your problem is, brah. I told you. That's why I wanted to go first.
All right. Mine's not much better. Do you know why the NSA loves winter?
Why?
Because they might get snowed in.
Okay, here are mine. My wife swears the NSA put a listening device in our yard disguised as a tree. I told her it's just a plant. Did you hear about the woman who left her husband for an NSA agent? He actually listened to her. And finally, I asked my friend at the NSA if he wanted to hear a joke. He said he'd already heard it.
Some good NSA jokes.
Yeah.
Good NSA
Thank
dad
you.
joke.
Thank you.
I have a parent that worked at the NSA. I feel like those were planted. Oh man, double features, man. They only
Oh,
come once
yeah.
a season, but I love them.
Yeah.
Ooh, wheel spinning time.
Spin that wheel.
It
No,
is
Barry.
wheel
Yeah,
spinning time.
Put the wheel up.
Yes.
Put the wheel up. Hopefully the next movie doesn't have any surveillance. There's a moment in Superman that I was like, oh god, it's everywhere. We're being watched.
Listen, your letterbox review that you pulled for this said that the expiration date on Enemy of the State keeps. I think the expiration date on both of these movies just keeps.
We keep moving. We keep moving the yardstick.
Any movie about surveillance, the expiration date just keeps getting
Sadly.
bumped. I don't think
So we haven't.
I don't think we have
we
any
haven't reviewed-
movies left on this wheel with surveillance.
I think Hot Fuzz is kind of in that
I guess
in that wheelhouse a little bit. It's a little more about suburbia.
Yeah, I mean, and
Apparently, HBO Max is recommending Showgirls as some PG-13 fun.
I love Showgirls.
PG-13 fun.
yeah.
I was just thinking about Jesse Spano the other day and the I'm so excited.
So excited!
I'm so scared.
Oh my god.
I want to take some caffeine pills now.
Anyway, Nick, what were you saying about the wheel?
We haven't reviewed the wheel in a while. Can we review it for everybody?
All right. Well, first, let me pull it up so you guys can see it.
This is Granddaughter of Wheel,
This is Granddaughter of Wheel.
our third wheel.
Here's what we got.
Oh,
We
it's
got-
beautiful.
Yeah, we got Den of Thieves, Mystic River, Taken, Glengarry Glen Ross, Clifford, not the Big Red Dog, the Martin Short one. We know what you did,
Get
Marty.
bumped out every time.
Pain and Gain, Children of Men, The Fugitive, The Wrestler, Kick-Ass, Kingsman, Hot Fuzz, They Live, The In-Laws, The World's End, Disturbia, and Accepted.
Oh man, this is a good wheel.
It is.
I don't know what I want.
It's a good wheel.
Anything but Pain and Gain.
God,
Man, it looks like the wheel really wants you to do Taken.
it does. I don't know.
Taking a self, and that would come around the time of Naked Gun if it lands on it.
Yes,
Well,
that
I feel
that
it.
episode would. Interestingly, unlike when I altered the wheel for the Beekeeper and made the Beekeeper square really big, the Taken square is the same size, but for some reason they've bumped the font up for Taken.
It's the font. Yeah. It's the font.
10 points above
guess it is the
everything,
shortest.
every other movie. All right.
Because they really like it.
I hope it's
Matt, what do you want this wheel to land on?
Pain and Gain because you said you don't want it to land on it.
Amanda, what do you wish to? What movie do you wish to put upon
Make
us?
you watch.
Yes,
Taken.
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 Let's go.
Did that movie win a Palme d'Or? They go to France in that movie.
Definitely. It definitely won that because that doesn't exist.
It was directed by a
Pam Dois.
Frenchman.
Is his name Pam Dois? They named it after him.
Bonnet. Bonnet Dois.
Bonnet,
Bonnet.
direct,
Hey man,
directed by
Hey.
Bonnet Dois, who
Hey, if you watched
also a
Our
crook
Flag
bloke.
Means Death, Steed Bonnet.
I did. I still need to watch the second season, but I enjoyed that first season.
Yeah, Steed Bonnet.
I do love Steve Bonnet.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, it's going, it's spinning.
Come on, come on.
Look at those colors.
Hey.
Oh, it's right in the middle.
Ah!
Oh, Den of Thieves, or as I've heard it described by multiple people, if it's the crystal meth version of Heat.
Den of Thieves. Let me see if it's streaming anywhere here in the States. It's on AMC Plus.
Is it
Wait,
also on
hold on. It's also on what the fuck is Philo?
I think, is that free or is that a library one?
Den of Thieves is on Netflix in Canada.
Son of a bitch. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, but yeah, it's the
No,
AMC.
you have to rent it.
It's on Amazon Prime, but you need the channels.
Wait, I think I have AMC Plus free somehow. I don't understand how, but I have it.
It's on YouTube TV with an $82.99 a month subscription.
Hey.
How is YouTube $83 a month?
Oh, that's like their cable. It's like YouTube's cable player,
Jesus.
linear TV. 2018. I don't think I've heard of Den of Thieves 2. I haven't heard of Den of Thieves.
So you just thought they made a sequel to a movie that doesn't exist?
I mean, Trepang 2 was a game that didn't have a sequel or didn't have an original.
Didn't it? I thought it did.
No, Trepang 2 was just them fucking with everybody.
I swear I saw just Trepang ones.
Unless like Trepang was like a proof of concept that wasn't on Steam, but Trepang 2 was. They're like, hey, you guys like Fear? Here's a game that isn't a sequel that has the number 2 in it.
Is it
Or in Trepanga.
Is it Trepang 2 or is it supposed to be Trepang squared?
I have no idea. I think the PR thing I got for it was 2.
Yeah.
Amanda, I want to thank you again for coming back onto the show. Are you gonna come back after all the dong talk?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
gonna come back.
Especially for-
She's gonna come back for Roadhouse when we do it next wheel.
And apparently Sex
Wait,
Drive, as
wait.
long as it's that cut.
Can
Yeah.
we double feature them because they both have like Drive and Road in it?
That's true because you do Roadhouse first, which is just the bush, and then you do Sex Drive where you get the full picture.
Everything else.
Anyone will understand how those two movies pair together.
Hey, it works. It works out.
Look.
A double feature bonus episode. I love it.
Great. Roadhouse, when we do like, what do you not like? Nothing. I fucking love this movie. It's the best movie ever.
Listen,
Love this goddamn
Nick is in charge of the next wheels double feature, so if that's what he
Oh,
wants it to
no.
be,
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
can't-
That's not a bad idea.
I can't stop him.
You just never know when it's gonna happen, though. Our schedule is so crazy.
Oh my
So
god.
we're beholden to the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
Double feature.
I think that'll be a good double feature. You know what? I'm writing it down so I remember it.
Oh my god! I hope you lose
Thanks.
this. I hope you lose this piece of paper like you lost all your little notes.
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I on this list I wrote Roadhouse 2022 or whenever that movie came out?
Nope. 1989 or nothing.
Okay. All right. I yield. We can do it.
1989 or nothing.
Amanda, is there anything you'd like to plug before you head out? Where can people find you, your stuff around the web,
Yeah.
or off of the web?
Yeah, I'm on. You can follow me at Amanda Jane Stern on Blue Sky and Instagram, and Witchy Wanderer on Letterboxd. I have a not dad movie out called Perfectly Good Moment. I mean, I guess you could call it a dad movie. I don't know. I don't need to know that. It's free on Tubi. It's an erotic thriller, so maybe those are dad movies. Oh, so you can watch that. That'd be cool. And I just did a stage reading for a new script called Smoke Sip Die, which is a found footage horror satire about a manosphere podcast getting destroyed by a woman. So yeah, you can follow along as we keep workshopping that script and get weird press for a movie that hasn't been made. Yeah, that's it.
I love the sound of that. Well, it was called Sip Die. What was the name of that?
Smoke Sip Die.
I love that, and I love the concept.
Yeah, we did a staged reading on Tuesday, kind of like a workshop of it, just to see, because it doesn't work editing when you're only looking on the page. You need it because of what it is. You need to hear it rather loud to really see where to make your edits and whatnot. So we're kind of workshopping it that way, and we got some actually like a good deal of press for the staged reading. So and we're going on a podcast on Tuesday to talk about it. Yeah. So you could just follow my social media accounts, mainly Blue Sky and Instagram, and follow along as we're embarking on making the movie, hopefully in the next year.
Does the Jamie character die? Jamie is the guy on the Joe Rogan show.
He's always
where
like,
he's
Oh.
Jamie,
we gotta
pull that
clip-
up. Jamie, pull that up.
Pull that up, Jamie.
No, that's the one character who doesn't. That's the one guy who doesn't die. It doesn't mean it ends well for him.
As long as he doesn't have to work on a podcast anymore.
Yeah.
But that's the one who doesn't die.
If you're listening to this, Jamie, you can come over to us anytime. We have
Yeah,
we have
we won't-
we have a spot open. We need somebody to Google things for us. We can't pay you anything, but we're not Joe Rogan.
But
We
our
can
Joe
pay you.
Rogan does die.
We can pay you an experience.
We can pay
Exposure?
we can pay you you'll be able to put a non-Joe Rogan thing on your resume.
Do you
I
need
am not being Joe Rogan.
some college credits? Maybe. Come on, we can. Come on.
Steve Buscemi will listen to your voice.
Oh, we should say goodbye to Steve.
We should.
Oh, bye, Steve.
Bye, Steve. Bye,
We hope-
Sandy's.
We hope you
bye,
had a good time.
bye, Amanda's family. Bye, Matt's family. I don't think anyone from my family listens. Matt's dad. Hello. Goodbye. Come on the show for our 100th episode, please.
When is that? We got to figure that out. Our 50th.
We gotta figure
our
that out.
50th is coming up.
No, it's our 50th that's coming on. We should, yeah. Matt's dad, come on the 50th. We can watch whatever you want. You can watch whatever you want.
I think it's in a couple. I think it might be, or maybe it's next month.
Man, we've been doing this podcast for too long already.
Yeah.
This one and the podcast in general.
Just podcasts in general. There doesn't need to be any more after us. It's the last one.
No. Everybody go watch Sex Drive, the unrated cut, and then also watch Roadhouse, and then we'll eventually do that episode, but you'll be ready.
Also watch
Okay, go ahead.
Perfectly Good Moment.
And go watch Perfectly Good Moment
Yeah.
over on Tubi.
Tubi, it's free. 72 minutes. And
Tu-
it'll make you really uncomfortable.
Tubi,
Yes.
best streaming service.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
I think scroll through. Listen, there's a lot of crap on Tubi, but like
They have the best library.
they-
It's the closest thing to browsing Blockbuster.
yeah, like you're gonna go on Netflix and be like, where are all the movies made pre 1982?
Yep.
Well, you're gonna go on Tubi and be like, oh
You-
my god, they have this obscure movie from 1968.
Yeah, Netflix is like, no, I don't want this made for teen Netflix movie. Why is
Yeah.
that all that you have? Where? No. What
Right?
is this?
Tubi's the
Netflix
only
is the new CW.
Tubi's the only place you're gonna get like a good Cary Grant movie and also the Velocipaster.
End the show, man.
True.
Get out of here.
All right, everybody. If you haven't already, leave a review. We're not gonna tell you what kind of review. Just leave one. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stars, words, whatever.
Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow us. If you work for the government, you're already following us.
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you enjoyed the penis talk.
I hope you're not
I did.
offended that Mr. Government Man, that we outed you as Nick's penis on his television.
Palm Dois. We're gonna win a Palm Dois.
We're gonna win a
Name it.
Palm Dois. Yeah. Follow us, leave a review. You can follow us on Blue Sky at Stand and Watch. I also started posting on Instagram, but we're not really posting on Instagram. It's just whatever.
Social media is dying.
Yeah.
Dead internet theory is a real thing, everybody.
Yeah, you can follow me and Nick individually, but you got to work for that information. You know, we're not just gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Put a little effort into it, people. But yeah, other than that, tell your friends, tell your family, and whatever you do, don't tell your mother.